The next day was May 13th. Um, the walk to Simancas and then to Cignuela was just a treat for the soul. It was really beautiful. I know I must sound like a broken record, but to me this was just a majestic route. I was sad to be leaving the next day and having to leave the route. Joe continued on, but I didn't. I had to go pick up my group in Pamplona. Simancas has a beautiful castle, several bars, and at least one bank. There's free Wi-Fi at the biblioteca. The password is the name of the village, and so you could sit outside and get Wi-Fi if the doors are locked. I needed to get information about a train to Pamplona, and so I went to the police station, and they were really helpful there. I did meet an American woman in Puente Duero who had said she just couldn't walk through one more wheat field. And that was curious to me. I couldn't really understand her boredom because for me, every day was just a beautiful day on this route. And even the one bad day we had was a good day. For me, it was a painter's dream or a photographer's dream. One thing that was interesting was the white church tower of Cignuela could be seen within a kilometer or two of leaving Simancas, and it reminded me of when I was a little girl in Central California on hot summer days riding in the pickup with my grandfather, who was my primary caretaker. I see water ahead on the road, and as soon as we get to that spot, the water would be gone and move further ahead. And my grandfather got a big kick out of telling me that the puddles were drying up and the rain cloud was moving really fast ahead of us. Of course, it was a mirage, but it kept me constantly entertained. And the white steeple felt like those puddles. The closer I got, the further it would move. The walk from Simancas to Cignuela was about 6 kilometers. It felt longer, but the scenery made it really enjoyable. Once we got to Cignuela, we found a pilgrim menu at a restaurant called Maison Mielga. Instead of that, though, we decided on the Menu del Dia. That restaurant is up a road to the left as you approach the main square, past the bar, up the hill, and that year it was 10 euros for the Menu del Dia. I'm going to post pictures of the food because it was so good. Joe had some type of spicy hot cabbage dish for starters, and I had a nice cold ensalada mixta. Next, Joe had pork shoulder, and I had fried cod. I will always choose cod when it's offered. I'm Portuguese and I love codfish. Menu del Dia is a much better value than the Menu del Peregrino, almost always. If you want nice big helpings, eat before 2 p.m. and order the Menu del Dia no matter where you are. After we ate, our waitress told us how to find the albergue. The wonderful albergue there was only 3 euros. It was very clean with a kitchen and hot showers. You can't miss it because the door handle shakes hands with you, literally. It was pretty interesting to find. You pick up the key, or you did then, at number 24 on the same street. That probably hasn't changed. We were the only 2 pilgrims there. The beds were very clean. It was just a really nice little albergue. Next morning, I was at the bus stop detouring to Valladolid. The bus to Valladolid left sometime between 10 and 10:30, but I had to meet my group in Pamplona, so I had to leave. I was really sad. I planned on returning another year to finish, and I did. Joe went ahead to Wamba, and he'll meet me in Pamplona later. But it really had been a joy walking this route. And so I did go back and finish it, and I will continue on in a different video. If you want to see photos of Cignuela, you can go to my blog spot at caminosantiago2.blogspot.com and just do a search on Cignuela. The May 2014 post has a lot of photos of the city. So, yeah, enjoy it. It was a great Camino, and I'll continue on in another video. Buen Camino.